after can, the next verb doesn't have an S, right? It's just the
Yeah,
verb
you're right.
affect humans' health. Okay, so all the other parts are very, very good actually. The after that. Oh, but also here, do you remember the previous?
Yeah, the punctuation.
Yeah, exactly. The punctuation. So
Punctuation.
how can you improve this part?
Yeah, the vegan diet.
Mhm.
Period.
Mhm.
However,
Period. However, nice. That's good. Or also another word,
uh,
comma.
comma, but I strongly believe.
I strongly believe. Nice, Amalia. Okay, good. And the last one, the last sentence of today is this one. Okay, okay. This part. Hmm? You need to correct this part.
Are more beneficial
More beneficial. Okay, nice. And here,
than having or following a vegan diet.
a vegan diet. Nice, Amalia. Good. Now it's better. Now it's very good.
Okay.
Good. And yes, also on the structure, very well done on that part. Okay, the structure is really, really nice over there.
Okay.
All right, Amanda. So before we start to practice, do you have any questions about this part, about
No,
structure?
actually, on the writing section, I don't have any questions. Well, actually, I wanted to know, but I don't know how have you prepared the class. But I wanted to know if we can practice the speaking section because I think that now is my most weak area because I put myself so nervous.
Okay, all right, Amalia.
But
Yeah.
if you have prepared the class different, it's okay too.
Okay, all right, Amalia. Let me think. Let me think 1 second. All right. Okay, okay. Okay, Amalia, what do you think we can do this?
Hmm.
Mm, tomorrow we have another class, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
At 12?
Yes.
Okay, all right, Amalia. So also I wanted to tell you something. Tomorrow we have a 1.5 hour class. Do you want to make that class a 2 hour class in order to try to re- I forgot this word, recuperar, right?
Yeah, like recover or something like that, right?
Yes, in order to recover some of the time that
Yeah, that would be great.
okay, Amalia, nice. So tomorrow you have a
Yeah,
2 hour
thank you.
class, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So yes, so after we practice so one academic discussion more, because I think it's very important to give you to be ready for the writing section. We start the speaking part, okay? Especially the question number one.
Yes, okay.
Tomorrow we will practice the other questions. Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
okay.
All right, Amala, good. So let's practice with the with this academic discussion. Mhm.
So tomorrow okay, okay. I just wanted to check the hours.
Mhm. Okay, Amalia. Can you see my screen? Excuse me.
It's loading. Yes. Yes, I can see it.
Okay, nice. So you can start now, Amalia, with this section.
Okay. Wait. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and 1 second, I'm going to charge my battery.
Okay, okay.
Okay, Amalia, you can send your work to the WhatsApp group. Please send it. And what do you think about it, Amalia? Could you have time to make all the structure of your work?
Yes, I have. I also think that I made it a little longer.
Mm, right. How many words
Ooh,
did you
I don't
write?
know.
Okay, okay, Amalia.
I don't
Because
know because I didn't write it on Word. I write it like in a notebook.
on a notebook. Okay. Yeah, because it's very
Long?
advisable that it doesn't have more than 150 words, for example. So
Oh,
yeah,
oh, okay.
I
I
forgot to
don't.
tell you that. I'm sorry, yeah. But yeah, don't worry. But take that in mind, okay? That when you're
Okay,
on the writing test, between 90 words to 150, it's advisable. More than that is
okay,
way too much. It's way too much. And I think you
okay.
won't have
I already checked and I have 141.
141. Ah, that's a good number, actually. That's a nice number. But did you have time to proofread your essay?
Yeah, not a lot.
Not a lot of time.
I was reading it when you asked me to send it.
All right. Okay. Okay, Amalia. But yeah, just a very quick proofread in order to avoid contractions, right? Things that
Yeah,
are um, things that are very alarming, we can say, right?
yeah.
Contractions or spelling mistakes, some things like that.
And
Okay,
can we
Amalia, I
and
will.
can we check it?
At this moment, okay, yeah, actually, we have time. Let me share it. Let me share my screen 1 second. Mhm. Okay, we are going to do it here. Okay, we will make a very quick, a quick review, all right? 1 second,
Yeah.
because we will check it better, uh, more calmly later. But let me check. In my opinion, I strongly believe. All right. Mm, that invest that invest in public transportation is the key in order to have less traffic, in order to reduce. Okay, here maybe it would be better to use another verb to have less. What can you use to replace to have less?
To
To
reduce.
reduce. To reduce sounds better, right?
Yeah, you're
Nice.
right.
To improve the economy and protect the planet, better public transportation can even enhance emotional well-being of the citizens because it reduces the cost of in a car and also it reduces the time that people spend on traffic. Okay, this paragraph is really nice. Okay, just here, maybe the order sounds more natural if you use and it also, okay, and it also reduces the time spent on traffic. But
Okay.
everything is fantastic, nice. For instance, in Buenos Aires, the public transportation system is so efficient that people don't even know how to car, which causes a city with less air pollution problems. Okay, yeah, air pollution. Okay, this sentence is also nice. Great. There's cat statement works. Okay, here in this part, you need to add something in order to
An,
make clear.
an apostrophe. Got,
Apostrophe, yeah,
yeah,
cat,
you're right.
yeah. Oh, nice. Here you corrected the error, right? However, period.
Yeah.
How nice there. I think that she's.
Oh, it was, I
Oh,
think.
I think, right?
Yeah.
I think that she's missing another critical point. People's mental health. Oh, this is nice. I like the way that he's presented this idea. People's mental
Woo!
health. Nice. Good job, Amalia. Nice. It has been proven that spend hours spent, spent has negative effects on people's behavior. Okay, here the form of this verb we can improve it because here this verb is this word is acting as a noun. So how can you make this word become a noun? Right now it's not a noun.
No.
It's
Spending.
spending. It's
Okay.
been proven that spending hours on traffic has negative effects on people's behavior, right? To sum up, those are my reasons why I believe that invest. Okay, here the same. Uh,
That investing.
that investing exactly. That sounds better.
Okay.
Investing in public transportation is key. Yeah, nice, Amalia. Good. I can't see major, very, very major mistakes. Just small ones on spelling, especially. But very good job there. Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Good, Amalia. Nice. Now, let's practice a bit. Okay, let's practice with the speaking section here. Okay, let me check one good topic. Mm, Preference university. Okay, this sounds good. Okay, I remember, right, that we have 15 seconds to prepare your answer, and
Oh.
we have 45 seconds to talk, right?
Wait.
Yeah, don't worry, take your time. What's the first thing that you have to do in this exercise, Amalia? What do
Well, the
you
first
start?
thing I have to have like it, how do you say it? I have to give my opinion if I agree or disagree with with the idea, and then I have to make like a general reason why but not with my opinion. It's like a general reason, and then an example.
An example. And what about that example? Is it preferable to make up an example or
Yeah,
to
it's
spend?
no, it's better to have like a makeup example, and if I have the time, I can make like a little conclusion.
A conclusion? Very good. And in that conclusion, you have to you have to say again your
Again, that I agree or disagree with idea.
exactly. That's the most important part. Okay, Amalia. So let's going to have 15 seconds for you to
Would you
prepare.
rather have the university assign a student to their room or would you rather choose your own roommate?
15 seconds. All right, you have 15 seconds, 45 seconds to speak. Now, Amalia.
Personally speaking, I would prefer to choose my own roommate. This is for many reasons. One of the reasons is that having a chosen roommate makes easier the convivence. Oh my God, I forgot the word. Ay, no, prof. Ya me puse nerviosa.
Okay, Amalia, don't worry. Okay.
How do you say convivencia?
So don't remember in this moment.
Convivencia.
Yeah, it improves the
Oh, the coexistence. Gosh.
sense. Oh, it it's a very different word actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually. Gosh.
All right, Amalia.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So there, um, did you write your notes? Did you write some notes before starting?
I I wrote some notes, but I didn't wrote that exact part
That
word.
exactly word, right? Okay, all right, Amalia. So yes, um, usually when you write your notes, right? When you write your notes, try to write that the most keywords that can help you, and
Yes.
the other words that you are going to use are just extra words, right? Words
Yeah,
that you
you're
know
right.
you can start to use synonyms and so on. So yes,
Yes, you're right.
if you don't find words of another reason, it's okay. Find another reason, uh,
Mhm.
but those keywords have to be on your mind in that moment. Okay, don't worry. Let's go
Yes.
and try another. Okay, let's try. We have a lot of time. Okay. Oh, this one. Okay. So Amalia, you have 15 seconds.
To prepare.
Yeah. But first to read and then to prepare.
Okay, okay.
If the
Now,
police stop a driver who is driving drunk after drinking alcohol, do you think that the person's driver's license should be taken away? Support your answer.
you start to speak now, Amalia. Now.
Personally speaking, I agree with the idea of that the driver's license should be taken away. This is for many reasons. The most significant reason is because it is dangerous to drive in this alcohol state for the society. You can cause an accident and kill someone. For example, here in my city, many years ago, there was a huge accident that killed many people because of someone who was driving drunk. Mm,
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
that was terrible.
Okay. No, I think that it was good. Just that in the beginning, I think you spent a lot of time in your
Yeah.
reason, right? So
Hmm.
yeah, maybe just you could have tried to use just only one sentence, one simple sentence there. Okay, so yeah, it should be taken away because it can be fatal, it can be dangerous. For
Yeah, you're right.
example, okay, just one sentence in the reason. Remember that, okay? One
Okay.
sentence in the reason, one sentence, that's it. And then
Yes.
go with your example.
Yes.
Okay. Alcoholic state. Alcoholic state. I think it's okay. Alcoholic state.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, Amanda. Nice. So let's go with another. Remember that to only one sentence in your reason. And
Yeah.
then go with your example. Okay. So Amalia, you start to read the question now.
Do you prefer to be a team leader or a team member? Use details and examples to support your explanation.
You start to speak now, Amalia. Now.
Uh, Personally speaking, I would prefer to be a team leader. This is for many reasons. Being a team leader gives you the opportunity to manage the team and also the situation with your own time. For example, when I was in high school, I used to be a team leader of my soccer team, and it was a very good experience to have like a team working around me and manage the equipment. So for these reasons, I will always prefer to be a team leader. Hmm.
Okay. All right, Amalia, nice. In the structure, I really, really like the structure, okay? It was well
Okay.
structured. Now, in your reason, you mentioned that it's good because you can manage your time, right? Your time. And in your example, you mentioned that it was a good experience because you could manage the equipment. So, yeah,
Yeah, I
this is
know.
time, and in the other part, equipment, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, in the last part, yes, you could have said something like it was a good experience because I could manage my schedule and I could get on my courses on time or something like that, something related to the time.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Ooh.
Yeah, okay, okay, Amanda. Don't worry, you're doing it great. The structure was better this time. Okay, it was
Yeah.
now let's practice with another one. All right. Okay. All right. Amalia, you start to read the question now. Now.
Which one would you like to choose for your final project? 1. Giving a presentation. 2. Writing a paper. 3. Creating a video.
You start to speak now, Amalia. Now.
I will prefer to create a video, personally speaking, for my final project. This is for many reasons. The first reason is because it gives me the opportunity to be creative and to develop my production skills. For example, when I was at the university, I used to make a lot of videos for my presentation, and my teachers used to love my edition process and the final results. So I think that it will be a better idea if I present a video. Ah,
Okay, Amalia, nice. Good, good, good. Editing process. Okay, production skills. Okay, now it has more sense, okay? The reason and examples, right?
yeah.
The reason because it makes you creative and it improves your production skills. And in your example, you mentioned that your professor loved your editing process. Editing process, production skills, okay, it has more sense. It's more related. That's nice. But yes, in the beginning, I could listen personally speaking, in the middle, it sounded
Yeah,
a bit unnatural, that part. Okay.
yes. So terrible.
It was good. It was nice. Just yes, in the beginning, yes. Try to write that pair in order to know. Okay, I have to start with pair. Oh, personally speaking. Okay.
Okay.
Personal, and then your other keywords, your other um, key ideas, and so on. Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's practice another one. All right. Mm, okay. All right, Amalia. So you can start to read the question now in this moment. Now.
Some people believe that class discussions should be part of the grade. Others believe that only written assignments and exams should be part of the grade. Which one do you agree and why?
Okay, you start to speak now, Amalia. Now.
Personally believe, Personally speaking, I believe that class discussions should be part of the grade. This is for many reasons. The first reason is because it allows people to develop some skills like oral presentation, for example, and also to defend their point of view. When I was on the university, we used to have many classes discussions, and it were those classes discussions were part of the grade, and that gives us the opportunity to improve our grades while we were giving our point of view. Great.
Yay. Okay, Amalia, nice. Good. Yeah. In the reason, it was good, but yes, try to make only one. Okay, only one.
Yeah, you're right. Oof.
Oral presentation, because it improves oral presentation. That's it. Okay, that's
Mhm.
it. No need
Okay.
to add more things. So if you state with oral presentation, okay, so in your example, focus on that, right?
Mhm.
So um so those class discussions improved our speaking skills, and also our fluency, or our intonation, or our communication skills. Try to find, I don't know, synonyms for
Yeah, you're
that.
right.
But yeah, okay, Amelia, let's practice one more,
Mhm.
or some more. Okay, let's do it. Right. Amalia, okay, you start to read the question now in this moment.
Which of the following technological developments have made the greatest impact on students' lives? 1. Electronic books. 2. Online classes. 3. Smartphones.
Okay, Amalia, you start to speak now in this moment.
Personally speaking, I think that the most significant development was the online classes. This is for many reasons. It is because it allows a student to have classes wherever they are. For example, in 2020, during the pandemic, we didn't stop our education process um, because of the online classes. So that's why I think that this technological development is very important for the society and for the students.
Very good. Now it's what it was way good. Amalia, great. Okay.
Yeah,
Super.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you mentioned your example. You mentioned one reason, right? And the example was very, very good. The conclusion as well. You in that moment, did you run out of things to say in your example?
Kind of.
Kind of. Yeah, a little bit. But it was also great, okay? The conclusion was well used. Was well used. Okay. Any question? Anything to say about that?
No, I think that it's clear. I just
Mhm.
put myself so nervous.
Sometimes, yes, but with practice, I could see the difference. In the beginning, you were very, very nervous, but now you are getting more and more comfortable
Yeah.
as you practice. Okay, Amalia, nice. So, Amalia, what do you say? Do we practice the task number two, or do you want to continue practicing number one?
Can we continue just maybe one or two more, please?
Yeah, of course, of course. You're getting more comfortable, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
nice. Mm-hmm. All right. Mhm. Okay, so you can start to read the question now, this moment.
Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? It is never too late to get a degree in university.
You start to speak now, Amalia. Now.
Personally speaking, I agree with this statement. This is for many reasons, but the most significant reason is because education it's about a learning process, and it doesn't depend of their age. For example, my grandpa started the university when he was 75 years old, and he got graduated when he was 85. So he is an example of how important it's the determination and behavior and educational process, not only the age. Mhm.
Okay, nice. Nice, nice. Learning process and the deep age is an example of determination. Okay, it's nice. It's nice, Amalia. It's good. Just that you mentioned that it's a learning process, right? It's a learning process. Okay, that's your reason. Great. Now, in your grandpa's example, 75 to 85. Okay, that's good. It's good to add numbers, but try to give reasons, try to give more support in your example. For
Yeah.
example, um, okay, my grandpa started his career. My grandpa started his major when he was 75 years old, and he's continuing to improving more. I don't
Hmm.
try to say something about that. For example,
Yeah, that he was able to learn. Yeah,
and
you're right.
he ended up, I don't know, he ended up becoming a professor becoming a professor after some years. Right now he's giving classes in a prestigious university, something like that. Okay, something that shows that your reason is true. Okay, that your
Yeah,
reason is nice.
you're right.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
nice. Let's practice with that. For example, Natalia, let's try to do that. Okay. Um, this time choose the other, okay? The,
Okay.
the other option that you disagree, okay? You disagree. You think that is too late to get a degree.
Mhm.
Um, think please, think of a reason, okay? A reason and one example. Make a in this moment. Uh-huh. So yes, a
Yeah.
reason, a reason why it can be late to get a degree in university, and one made up example.
Okay. Yeah, I think that I'm ready. Should I start?
Yeah. Tell me, what's the reason and what can be the example?
Okay. Well, personally speaking, I disagree with the statement. This
Mhm.
is for many reasons. Uh, Age, it's an important factor on brain development. For example, it is not the same learning process for a young people than for adult people. Also, the time it will be longer for adult people. So I think that age it's a so what? So I think no, so I disagree with the statement.
Okay, Amalia, nice.
Ah,
Um, it's good. That phrase, Amalia, that phrase that this is for many reasons, try not to say it, okay? This is for many reasons. Just avoid to say it.
okay, okay. La digo para ganar más tiempo.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem is that that phrase, that sentence, um, that sentence is making that you do not have enough time for your example. Okay,
Okay,
you need to say more in your example because your example is just one sentence or two sentences, and that's not good. Okay,
okay,
so let's practice, please. Okay, let's practice. Tell me again the answer, but this time, do not say it. This is for many reasons.
okay.
Avoid it. Yeah.
Personally speaking, I disagree with this statement because age it's an important factor on brain development. For example, it is not the same learning process for someone who is young than for older people.
Mhm.
And that's my example, literally.
Okay. All right. Okay. But there you only mentioned that it's not the same. Okay.
Mhm.
You mentioned that it's not the same for a young person than
Okay,
old
yeah,
adult. You just mentioned that it's not the same, but you
yeah,
don't mention that being young is better, right? And
yeah.
that's so.
So, well, for instance, when I was younger, I used to learn many languages easier. And now that I'm older, it's more difficult for me to retain information. So that's why I disagree with this statement.
Very good. That's a nice example. That's a way better example. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Nice. All right. So yes, remember that this is for many reasons. Avoid it completely. Okay.
Okay.
Avoid it completely. And try to give more details in your example.
Mhm.
More details. As I told you, they can be made up. They can be made up details. It's not doesn't matter. Okay. The
Mhm.
point is that, okay, this example supports my reason. This example has to support somehow my reason.
Yeah.
That's the goal. All right. So, Amalia, now you have you can read the question now. Okay, now.
Some people believe old people should not take risks and participate in adventurous events as the young people. Do you agree or disagree with this statement?
You start to answer now, Amalia. Now.
Personally speaking, I agree with the statement. Eh, because older people do not have the same skills than someone who is young. For example, when I was younger, I used to play a lot of tennis, and it was a very fun activity. But my dad used to play tennis with me, and he was always very tired, and he used to suffer a lot of knee pain. So that's why I believe that um risks activities are not for older people.
So, Amalia, do you see the difference?
Yes.
It was very, very notorious, the difference, actually. You had more time to explain more your example, right? And your personal example seemed really genuine, really nice, really good. Okay.
Great.
And it was very direct. Okay, it was very notorious how your example supported your reason. It was
Mhm.
very, very notorious. Okay, so that's very good. That's nice.
Woo.
uh, Nice, nice, Amalia, good. So I think that we have to practice at least one or two more, okay, in order to internalize
Yeah,
structure things. Okay.
yeah, I agree.
Okay, Amalia, good. So yes, don't forget that. This is for many reasons. No, right? Absolutely no. No, no, no.
No.
Good. Right? And start with per.
Mhm.
And actually, Amalia, that's a very important tip. Okay. Always write on your notes the word
Yeah.
pair, because when you are nervous, and that happens a lot during the test, you forget, oh my god, how do I start? And that's the most important part, right? How to start. Good. That's good. All right. So you can start to read the question now.
Some people believe that class discussions should be part of the grade. Others believe that
Oh,
only written
it's the
assignments and
same.
exams should be part of the grade.
It's the same one.
Which one do you
Yeah.
agree?
It's the same one, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yes. Okay. Main course. Okay. Okay. You can read the question now.
In your opinion, which of the following behavior is the most negative one displayed by children? 1. Being selfish. 2. To speak impolitely. 3. Being loud.
You start to speak now, Amalia. Now.
Personally speaking, I believe that being selfish is the most negative behavior by children, because children have to learn since a young age how to share and how to be kind with other people. For example, when my sister used to be a kid, my mom used to teach her how to share with me and with my other cousins. So my sister, now that she's older, she is a very kind person and she's very empathic with another children and another people.
All right, good, Amalia. Nice. The structure, the example was well delivered, and the example supported your main reason. Nice. That's good. Just that, yes, some small mistakes on the vocabulary, like another people,
With other people.
with other people, yes, or
Okay.
with another person, right?
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
just those small
Detail.
mistakes that sometimes can happen. Also, to
Yeah.
me, it happened. Not. All right. And also, yes, what can be another word or another phrase to say kind?
Mm, mm, I don't know.
Word or phrase. Maybe if you just say that now now she's more tolerant, she's more respectful with other people,
Yeah. Okay. She's more patient, something like that.
she's more patient. Aha, that sounds nice.
Okay.
Okay. What about this? Okay, I think this is going to be the last one, but let's do it, okay?
Okay. Let's do it.
Mm, right. You can start to read the question now.
Which type of movie do you prefer watching? A serious movie or a comedy movie? Which do you prefer? Use details and examples to support your explanation.
You start to read to speak now, Amalia. Now.
Personally speaking, I prefer a comedy movie. A comedy movie allows you to have a calm moment where you can laugh and relax with the people around you. For example, when I watch my favorite movie, I have a very special moment with my family. We can relax and enjoy a time with each other. And if we see a serious movie, we are not as calm as with a comedy movie.
Okay, all right, Amalia, good. Yeah, your example supported your main reason. Okay, that's nice. That's good. Mm, yeah, just that. Some synonyms there, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
Like
synonym.
calm, relaxing, calming, relaxing, quieter, quiet. Quiet can be
Yeah,
another.
a
Huh?
moment
With
of tranquility, something like that.
tranquility. Yeah, that can also. No, tranquility, I think, doesn't exist, right?
Oh my God. Okay.
Let's see. Okay, Amalia, but yes, the structure is the most important thing, okay?
Mhm.
That is, it's very important that your example supports your reason, and you're starting to do that. That's very good. And
Yeah,
actually, good news, tranquility exists.
Tranquility.
Tranquility exists.
tranquility.
Very good.
Okay. Woo.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, Amalia, nice job today. Great. So, I
Yeah,
think I'll
thank you,
see you
teacher.
tomorrow, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much, teacher.
You're very, very welcome, Amalia. Thanks to you. Tomorrow we practice the speaking section, okay? Fully
Yes.
speaking section tomorrow, okay? So
Okay.
have a good night, Amalia. See
Thank
you.
you, teacher.